Kamemi. Emi. Ada. Osu. Iye. Chimama. Osu. Iye.
Of this community, Isaka town. It's one of the 9 clans of Okrika local government, the Wakrika Bese. We brought him to please visit the school. This is beyond human comprehension. This is inhumanity. previous administrations have abandoned the school. Nothing meaningful has been done for the past 8 years or 10, 15 years in this school. You can see for yourself. This is a staff room for a secondary school in River State. In the chemistry lab of the Sports Institute of River State, you can see for yourself, this is a laboratory, a chemistry lab for a secondary school. Now, how can this impact the life of the younger generation? How can this give a meaningful educational background in chemistry? These are all dilapidated things. These are all updated things, equipment that are dead. This is not a library. This cannot be said to be a library. This is what we are saying, that Mr. Project should please see things for himself. This is what a community in River State is suffering from, and this is the only secondary school in this community. How can science students be good from such a background like this? This is what we are saying. Mr. Project, please, these are the equipment they have in the chemistry lab. These are the things, they are all dead. There is nothing working in this laboratory. It is not something to write home about. 1960, 1980 something, things that are dead. We need equipment. We need a school to be refurbished. We need this school to be flagged off. Please, Mr. Project, you can do it. We've seen the things you are doing. You are doing so many things. Please also consider Sports Institute of River State. This is Cemetery Lab. This is Isaka.
A teacher in this department?
Yes, I'm actually a comment that I've been assigned to this school for 6.
So how do you see the environment? That is, what are you experiencing in this atmosphere? How do you teach students in this your environment with this kind of lapidated materials? How do you cope up?
I must really, confess, this structure is not encouraging, and these kids has no background at all. These kids cannot experience what we experience in schools, out there in town or any other place. It's even very difficult to teach them because they cannot see what we are teaching. This is sciences, and things have to be seen for ourselves. We have to see what we are doing, the titrations and all the equipment being used have to be shown to the students. But these kids have nothing to know about. We just tell them things, and they just reason them out. They cannot even reason them without actually seeing them. So I feel grieved. And
a lot of students you have in this whole chemistry department.
These are the few students I have from SS2, and a whole lot of them, to save their future, have decided to abandon sciences to go for arts, which they can easily cope with. Because they can't cope with sciences, they are not here. Look at just 4 of them in the class. This is SS2, a whole class of SS2. And I wonder how the school is going to be surviving, how they have been surviving in years past, and how they will going to survive in the years to come. It's terrible.
So in terms of well-being, how do you, as a couple, do you have a comfortable home? Where are you kept? Are you renting an apartment?
Okay, one of the lines of our anthem is that under the rain and in the sun, we have to save our nation. And then we are actually doing well to save our nation despite the conditions we find ourselves. Actually, I wouldn't say the facilities are perfect. Rather, would like criticize the facilities. But I believe that in the few period we have to stay here, we have to make use of what we have been given to actually accomplish what we came here to do. We came to save Nigeria, so we are still saving.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. My name is Ufot Prayer.
Sam George.
Thank you very much, sir, for coming around.
Thank you very much.
I like to say that whatever you can do to put this place in good shape, you do it. Do it every bit of your strength. Let the governor know what is happening here. I'm saying this with grief and pains in my heart, because these kids are learning nothing. These kids are suffering. I know what I'm telling you. These kids are not learning. At least I was opportune to do titration when I was in school. I was opportune to be in a standard chemistry lab. But these kids, it's pain to my heart. Look at them. They will tell you. I poured my grief to them each and every time I happen to teach them. They are not learning anything here. And this community can do better. This community can do well. There are potentials in here. This very girl here, scored 90 last time. He scored 90. She scored 90 with what I taught her theoretically. Now imagine that she had the equipment to work with. She would have been excellent and beautiful. But the whole thing is just immense. But I believe this place can be well taken care of with people like you.
All right. Thank you very much. We believe Mr. Project will hear of this, and something that is needed to be done will be done soonest.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. What is your experience? What are your challenges as a science student in a laboratory like this, in a school like this?
Although the things that are in this school are discouraging us because the place are not well functioning.
places are not well functioning. What message will you have for the governor? What will you want the governor to do for your school?
To refurnish the school for us.
To refurnish the school.
Yes.
All right, thank you very much.